And we are back here in the home half of the first. We apologize for the technical difficulties. Wi-Fi here at Moor Park is not the best as of right now. Again, we apologize for the technical difficulties. Set to start things off tonight. Pitching for the Disco Turkeys is Hunter Russell, as there is a full count for Jared Foley. I know. And that will be a 1-out walk for Jared Foley. First out of the inning was a strikeout to Aiden Evans. Inning so far has gone strikeout to Evans, walk to Foley, and this will bring up Tofton Hensley. In the top half of the first, Caden Smith had a 2-out RBI single that brought in Nico Noto after he stole second and third in back-to-back pitches. As there's a 1-0 count to Tofton Hensley. One and 0 is a get me over curveball. That'll even at 1 apiece. Runner going, pitch outside. Logan nearly misses it. Throws just late. Stolen base for Jared Foley. Tofton is up with a 2-1 count and 1 out here in the home half of the first. Again, we apologize for technical difficulties here in the first inning. 2-1 is a curveball that catches the inside corner. 2-2. Russell trying to make a quick first inning as he has 1 on with 1 out. Big swing and a miss. Second strikeout of the night for Hunter Russell. This will bring up Davis Turner. The defensive alignment for the Turkeys goes Calvin Schubert in left, Zach Semino in center, Chuck Evans in right, Nico Noto at the hot corner, Devin Rodriguez at short, Bentley Yates at second, and Pierman Breckpool to finish out the infield. The battery consists of Logan Conklin behind the plate and Hunter Russell on the mound. His first offering, fastball catches the top half of the zone, 0-1. Number 8, Wyatt Stone, waits on deck with Jake Gorman in the hole. The 0-1 is a curveball that just misses down low, evens at 1 apiece, as Conklin checks with the infield umpire. Says he didn't pull the trigger. I know. Here's a 1-1. Big swing and a miss on a fastball. 1-2. 1-2 count here to number 35, Davis Turner, the extra hitter. Russell has a 1-2 count and 2 outs here in the home half of the first. Curveball misses upstairs, 2 apiece. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs here for Hunter Russell. Fastball foul down the third base side. Just foul. Count remains 2-2 here from Hunter Russell. Here's a 2-2. Just misses the outside corner. Count remains full. Russell trying to work out of a quick first inning. He's got a full count with the runner on second. Misses downstairs. Issues a walk to Davis Turner. This will bring up number 7, Wyatt Sloan, the left fielder. Russell trying to work out of this inning. He's got a fresh start here. Little grounder straight to Nico Noto. Nico Noto, tough play over the first. Straight over to the pyramid, plenty of time. Gets out of it without giving up one. Russell gets out of it. Score after one. 1-0 Disco Turkeys. Top 2 coming up right after this.
Leading off for the Disco Turkeys, extra hitter number 28, Tyson Lipscomb.
Bruh.
We are back here in the top half of the second. Disco Turkeys trying to add some more as Tyson Lipscomb grounds over the first baseman. Jake Gorman steps on it himself. Out number 1. This will bring up number 27, Calvin Schubert.
The ground now bring up the left fielder number 27, Calvin Schubert.
Jake Blevins starting out where he did off in the first. Fly ball left field. Tofton Hensley underneath of it makes the catch. As he flies out to dead center.
Bring up the catcher number 6, Logan Allen.
2 pitches, 2 outs. For Jake Blevins. Logan Conklin stands in the way of a 3-pitch inning. Chuck Evans waits on deck. Here's Conklin's first offering. Fastball catches the bottom half of the zone. 0-1. Blevins trying to work fast. He's got a sign. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball catches the outer half. 0-2. He's got 2 fastballs in a row. Will he have 3? Here's the 0-2. fouled off straight into the catcher's foot. Count remains 0-2. Garrison Bullock resets after getting hit in the foot with a foul ball. Conklin slips back in. And here comes the 0-2. Ground over the short. Mason Lida has it. Flips it over the first. Jake Gorman. Plenty of time.
And the ground out will retire the side as they go down in order as we go to the bottom of the second.
Quick 1-2-3 inning. Bottom two coming up right after this as the Turkeys lead at 1-0.
Leading off in the spinners, the first baseman, number 28, Jake Gorman.
And we are back here in the home half of the second. Turkeys leading at 1-0. The man in Hunter Russell's way is number 28, Jake Gorman, the first baseman. Russell working from the stretch. Fastball misses upstairs, 1-0. Possible showers coming in within the next hour. Fly ball. Shallow right field. Stays in the infield. And Billy Yates is underneath of it. Out number 1.
Now batting the catcher, number 40, Garrison Bullock.
This will bring up number 40, Garrison Bullock. Russell trying to start off where he did last inning. Here's his first offering. Curveball just misses the outer half of the zone. 1-0. The Disco Turkeys' next game is tomorrow against the Uwharrie Wampus Cats in Uwharrie. As that fastball catches the outer half, evens at 1-1. Disco Turkeys play tomorrow at the Uwharrie Wampus Cats at 6:30. Fastball misses downstairs, 2-1. The 2-1 is a curveball that just misses down, 3-1. This weekend, the Disco Turkeys travel down to Wilmington to play the Wilmington Sharks on July 22nd and 23rd. Fastball catches the inner half, 3-2. And then the Turkeys' next 2 home games at David F. Couch Ballpark are Friday the 28th and 29th. Fastball misses upstairs, issues a walk to number 40, Garrison Bullock.
Bullock draws a walk, and it'll bring up the designated hitter number 43, Luke Holland.
This will bring up the DH, Luke Holland. Fastball's right there, 0-1. Fastball misses downstairs. 1-1. It's 1-1. Umpire just called it. Runner bounces down in the dirt. 2-1. Indeed, that's what I thought. 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes. As the batter did swing on that ball that hit the dirt. Hunter Russell has a 1-2 count. Delivery. Fastball right by him. Strikeout. Number 3 from Hunter Russell. Holland goes down on strikes, and that will bring up number 2, Mason Lyda.
Now batting the shortstop, number 2, Mason Lyda.
His first offering is a fastball that just misses down low, 1-0. The 1-0 misses downstairs once again, 2-0. Hunter Russell's working with a runner on second and 2 outs, here with a 2-0 count. For number 2, Mason Lyda. Colby Anderson waits on deck. This is a line shot in right center field. Gets down for extra bases. Runner comes in to score. 2-out RBI single for Mason Lyda. Ties the game at 1.
RBI single from Lyda will tie the ball game, and it'll bring up the second baseman, number 13, Colby Anderson.
Just one. Up to bat. Number 13, Colby Anderson. First pitch misses outside, 1-0. Man on deck is the leadoff man, Aiden Evans. If rain does start to fall here at Moor Park, the equipment will be put up until it comes back, until the rain stops, as Colby is hit by pitch. And I'll put runners on first and second for leadoff man, Aiden Evans. As mentioned previously, if it does start to rain, the equipment will be put up as there are no shelter for us to go underneath.
The hit by pitch will bring up the right fielder, number 16, Aiden Evans.
Fastball just misses 1-0. Pitch in there, even to 1-1. One and one count here to the leadoff man, Aiden Evans. The 1-1 misses outside, 2-1. Here comes the 2-1. Fastball catches the outer half of the zone. 2-2 the count. Two balls, two strikes, two outs. Here for leadoff man, Aiden Evans. Runner on first and second, two outs for Hunter Russell. Big swing and a miss. That ends the home half of the second.
The inning, but the RBI single from Lida will tie the ball game as we go to the top of the third.
The RBI single from Lida ties the game at 1. Top of the third coming up right after this. We are back here in the top half of the third inning. The Spinners found a way to tie it in the home half of the second. Turkey's trying to take the lead here once again in the third. Trying to start things off is number 39, the right fielder, Chuck Evans. Rodriguez waits on deck with top of the lineup, Zach Semino in the hole. First pitch catches the out.
Now batting the right fielder, number 39, Chuck Evans.
The outer half of the zone, 0-1. Jake Blevins comes out for his third inning of work. Here comes the 0-1. Changeup misses downstairs, 1-1. One is grounded to third base. Jared Foley over it. Throws it over to first. Not in time as the throw gets away. Evans stays at first. An infield single for Chuck Evans.
The single from Evans will bring up the shortstop, number 10, Devin Rodriguez.
That will bring up Devin Rodriguez. Blevin comes set. He's got a sign. Here's his first offering. Misses upstairs. 1-0.
Everybody clap your hands.
Chuck Evans stands on first. Nobody out for Devin Rodriguez. Fastball catches the inner half. Evens at 1 apiece. As rain is expected here at Moor Park within the next 40 minutes. The 1-1 count misses upstairs, 2-1. Line drive back up into the middle. Chuck Evans will stay at second. Back-to-back hits for the Turkeys. And that will bring off leadoff man Zach Camino.
The single from Rodriguez will bring him to center fielder number 4, Zach Camino.
His first at-bat was a fly-out to center fielder Tofton Hensley. Turkey's looking to do some damage here in the top half of the third. 2 runners on, nobody out for Zach Camino. Slider catches the outer half of the zone, 0-1. At least I think. It looked like it moved. Here's the 0-1. Slider fouled straight back, 0-2. Chuck Evans on second. Devin Rodriguez on first. Fouled off the third base side. Count remains 0-2. Zach Camino at the dish. Bentley Yates waits on deck, and Nico Noto in the hole. Jake Blevins looks in from a sign from Garrison Bullock. He's got it. Here's the 0-2. Fastball misses upstairs. 1-2 the count. Runners take off. Pop straight up. Chuck Evans going back as that is going to be an infield fly. It looked like Chuck Evans had third base stolen.
Second baseman number 2, Bentley Yates.
Evans had a return on the pop fly to the infield. Gets back in safely. And that will bring up Bentley Yates. Evans remains on second. Devin Rodriguez on first. Blevins has got a sign from Bullock. First offering, line drive, center field. Chuck Evans not going to tag. Good third comes back in. Good idea for Chuck Evans to hold. Runners on.
Bring up the third baseman number 7, Nico Noto.
Runners on first and second. 2 outs for Nico Noto. Noto has 2 stolen bases so far tonight. Both coming in his first at bat on the first inning. Curveball misses down in the dirt, 1-0. Evans stands in a little bit at second. Trying to get Blevins to blunder a little bit. Jake Blevins has got a sign. Chuck Evans second. up and in, 2-0. Evans taking his lead at second. Devin Rodriguez on first. Nico Noto at the dish. Blevins falls behind 2-0. Blevin reset, steps off, steps back on. Redo a sign. He doesn't want the pitch Bullish puts down. He wants that one instead. Here's a 2-0. Changeup on the upper half of the zone. Catches it, 2-1. The 2-1 misses inside. 3-1 to Nico Noto. Caden Smith waits on deck. Three and one count here to Nico Noto. Here's the offering. Misses up and in. A 2-out walk to Nico Noto. Loads the bases for Caden Smith. That is Blevin's second walk of his outing.
Now batting the designated hitter number 1, Caden Smith.
A base hit here should score 2. His first offering. Misses outside, 1-0. Evans on third. Devin Rodriguez on second. And Nico Noto standing over on first. Here's a 1-0. Line drive left center field. That will get down. 1 run will score. Second coming in. Throws just a tad late. A 2-out RBI single for Caden Smith.
The 2-run single from Smith will bring up the first baseman, number 35, Perman Bleeper.
Caden Smith has all 3 RBIs here tonight. All 3 coming with 2 outs. Runners on first and second for Pierman Blackpool. Turkeys lead it 3-1. Noto taking off for third. Pitch is in there. Throw is not in time as the third baseman drops it. Third stolen base for Nico Noto. Did he call that a ball? It was a strike. I believe there's an 0-1 count here to. That's not been right all day. Line drive back up to up the middle. Nico Noto score. A 2-out RBI for Pierman and Brickbull.
The RBI single will bring up the extra hitter, number 28, Tyson Lipscomb.
Four, 1 Disco Turkeys here in the top half of the fourth. This will bring up Tyson Lipscomb. Pierman Blackpool standing on first. Caden Smith, the runner on second. The 2 men responsible for all 4 runs here tonight. Bullpen is active for the Mooresville Spinners. Here's Tyson Lipscomb's first offering. Pitch misses down, 1-0. Blevin steps off, does a little fake pickoff to second. Caden Smith not going anywhere. Tyson steps back in. He's got a 1-0 count. Jake Blevins comes out, checks on his runners. Here's a 1-0. Fly ball left field. That will be down the line. And it is caught by Wyatt Stone. Now in the top half of the third. Turkeys lead it 4-1 after the top of the third. Bottom three coming up right after this. And we are back here in the home half of the third.
The third baseman, number 3, Jared Foley.
And we are back here in the home half of the third. Up to bat, number 3, Jared Foley. First pitch is in there, called strike 0-1. Russell's out there to make his third inning of work. 0-1 count here against Jared Foley. Check swing couldn't hold up by Jared Foley. 0-2. Russell's got a 0-2 count. Here's the delivery. Curveball catches the outer half. Strikeout number 4 for Hunter Russell. First out of the inning. And this will bring up number 15, Tofton Hensley.
Number 15, Captain Hensley.
This first offering misses just inside 1-0. Bounces down in the dirt, 2-0. Russell's got a sign from Conklin. Here's the 2-0. Big swing and a miss, 2-1. Here's the 2-1. Another swing and a miss. Evens it. 2-2. Just misses. Full count. Swing and a miss. Strikeout number 5 for Hunter Russell and the second out of the inning. This will bring up number 35, Davis Turner.
Davis Turner.
Turner at the plate. Wyatt Stone stands on deck. Hunter Russell has 2 strikeouts this inning. 5 total for the night. His first offering, fastball misses upstairs, 1-0. Rain chances have been pushed back. Rain expected here within the next hour. Here's a 1-0. Misses upstairs once again, 2-0. Here's a 2-0 from Hunter Russell. Get me over curveball. Is in there for a strike. 2-1. Big swing and a miss. That'll leave the count. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here are 2 outs in the home half of the third. Catches the inside corner. Strikeout number 6 for Hunter Russell. 3 up and 3 down. 3 up and 3 down for the Disco Turkeys. 6 strikeouts for Hunter Russell. Top 4 coming up right after this as the Turkeys lead it 4-1. With a pitching change here in the 4th inning, Jake Porras takes over for Jake Blevins. First man in this way is Calvin Schubert. His first offering is a curveball that bounces in the dirt. 1-0. Things are starting to get a little chippy here in the 4th inning. Hard line shot, left center field. Gets over the head of Wyatt Stone. Off the top of the fence. Calvin Schubert's in there for 2. Stand-up double for Calvin Schubert. That will bring up number 6, Logan Conklin.
The double from Schubert will bring up the catcher number 6, Logan Conklin.
That was a monster. Conklin steps in the dish. Jake Porras set to start things off here with a runner on second. His first offering is a curveball. Little get me over curveball for a strike. 0-1. Calvin Schubert standing on second. Being held on by Colby Anderson. Curveball fouled first base side. That will get on the road after hitting power pole line. 0-2. Conco trying to add more here. He's got an 0-2 count here against Jake Porras. Curveball bounces in the dirt. 1-2. One and two count here to Logan Conklin. Here's a 1-2 delivery. Pitch misses upstairs, evens it 2-2. Offensively tonight, Nico Noto has 3 stolen bases. Caden Smith has 2 hits, 3 RBIs. Chuck Evans has a single. Perriman has an RBI single. And Calvin Schubert has a single as Logan Conklin strikes out. And that will bring up Chuck Evans. One out here with a man on second for Chuck Evans. First offering swung on foul tray back. 0-1. Runner takes off for third. He is in there. Plenty of time. Called safe. Still on base for Calvin Schubert. 4 stolen bases here for the Disco Turkeys in the first 4 innings. Chuck Evans stands on the box. Bounces down in the dirt. Not far enough to get away for Calvin Schubert to try and score. Stays on third. 1-2 count here for Chuck Evans as Calvin Schubert stands on third. Jake Porras is working from the windup with a runner on third. Fly ball out of play, first base side. Hits on the road, bounces over the railroad tracks. Count remains 1-2. Here comes the 1-2 offering. Bounces down in the dirt. Not enough for Schubert to advance. Count evens 2 balls, 2 strikes, and 1 out. Two and 2 is low and outside. Full count. Corners are playing in. Middle infielders playing back. Calvin Schubert stands on third. Bases loaded for Chuck Evans. Here against pitcher Jake Porras. 3-2. Line shot right center field. That's going to get down. Calvin Schubert's going to score standing. Chuck Evans races for 2. Into second standing. 1 out. RBI double for Chuck Evans.
The RBI double from Evans will bring up the shortstop, number 10, Devin Rodriguez.
That will bring up number 10, Devin Rodriguez.
Too bad we can't use it.
5-1 Turkeys here in the top of the 4th. Called strike on the outer half, 0-1. From here, it looked like it was quite a bit outside and low, but to home plate umpire, called strike, 0-1. Bounces down in dirt, gets away from the catcher. Chuck Evans races for third. Stands up. Runs in, standing to third base. 1-1 count here to Devin Rodriguez. Chuck Evans stands on third with 1 out. Once again working from the windup with a runner on third. Here's a 1-1. Line shot. That's going to get underneath the legs of Colby Anderson. Devin Rodriguez reaches on an air to second base, Colby Anderson. That will bring in Chuck Evans. Disco Turkeys lead it 6-1.
Now batting the center fielder number 4, Zach Camino.
That will bring up number 4, Zach Semino. Pitch misses outside, 1-0. Pickoff move over the first, not in time. Rodriguez gets back in safely. Yeah. Here's the 1-0. Catches the outer half, evens at 1-1. Semino at the dish. Bentley Yates on deck. Nico Noto in the hole. Pickoff move over the first. Not in time. Almost gets away from first baseman Jake Gorman. Semino steps back in. He's got a 1-1 count. Runner takes off. Gets back. Catches the outer half. 1-2. Here's the 1-2 offering. Misses outside. 2-2. Pitch misses low and outside. Full count here to Zach Semino. With the Bentley Yates waiting on deck. Rain chances have slowly gone away as the skies have cleared here at Moor Park. Current temperature here in Mooresville is 81 degrees. Runner takes off for second. Foul straight back. Something flies off of somebody. Bentley Yates goes after it. Shoulder strap. Shoulder strap of the catcher, as you can see there. His right shoulder pad came off. Straps it back on. And he's ready to go. Full count here to Zach Semino. Full count with a runner on first. Ground ball, 2 shorts up. Mason Lida gets away from Colby Anderson. Goes into shallow right field. Devin Rodriguez going to third. Racing for 4. And the throw is in time. Called out, Devin Rodriguez.
Now batting the second baseman number 2, Bentley Yates.
A lot closer than it should have been. Zach Semino stays on first. Pitch misses upstairs, 1-0. To Bentley Yates. Nico Nudo waits on deck. Fly ball straight up. Gets out of play. Evens at 1-1. Curveball gets line to first baseman Jake Gorman.
And that'll do it as the Disco Turkeys tally 2 more to extend the lead to 6-1 as we go to the bottom of the fourth.
Melt win the top of the fourth. Turkeys lead it 6-1. Bottom four coming up right after this. And we are back here in the home half of the fourth. Turkeys took a 6-1 lead in the top of the fourth. First pitch at number 8, Wyatt Stone, is in there for a called strike 0-1. Russell stays out there to continue his fourth inning of work. Here's the 0-1. Get me over curveball, called strike 2, 0-2. Russell's 0-2. Foul third base side, gets out of play. Count remains 0-2. Oh and 2, foul third base side once again. Count remains 0-2. Hunter Russell coming up on 65 pitches so far tonight. Stone's 0 for 1. Here's the 0-2 once again. Swing and a miss. Strikeout number 7 for Hunter Russell.
Now batting the first baseman, number 28, Jake Gorman.
This will bring up number 28, Jake Gorman. This will be Russell's 65th pitch of the night. Jake Moore comes in 0 for 1. Get me over curveball, called strike 0-1. Here's the 0-1. Just misses inside. Evens the count 1-1. 1-1, foul straight back, 1-2. Michael Williams coming to chase after it. Russell's got a 1-2 count. Called strike 3, second strikeout of the inning for Hunter Russell, and the 8th strikeout of the night.
Now batting the catcher, number 40, Garrison Bullock.
This will bring up the catcher, number 40, Garrison Bullock. Home plate umpire comes out to speak. Number 9, Chase Lockler, who's out tonight to be an assistant coach. Looks to be some sort of bench warning, not too sure what of. Catcher, number 40, Garrison Bulach, steps into the box. He got 2 outs to face red hot Hunter Russell. First pitch catches the outer half of the zone. 0-1. If Garrison reaches, DH Luke Holland waits on deck, and Mason Lida is in the hole. Fastball upstairs evens it 1-1. Disco Turkey's next game is tomorrow against the Uwharrie Wampus Cats in Uwharrie. As that fastball misses downstairs, 2-1. Tomorrow's game in Uwharrie will start 6:30. And then the Turkeys will travel to Wilmington to face the Wilmington Sharks on Saturday and Sunday. Pitch misses outside, 3-1. The Disco Turkeys YouTube channel will not travel down to Wilmington. Quite a far trip. And therefore a called strike. 3-2. Full count. Here comes the full count. Called strike 3. Strikeout number 9 for Hunter Russell. As Hunter Russell strikes out the side. Russell's got 9 strikeouts. And that will end the home half of the 4th. Top 5 coming up right after this as the Turkeys lead it 6-1.
Leading off in the Disco Turkeys, second baseman number 2, Bentley Yates.
And we are back here in the top half of the 5th. Turkeys lead at 6-1, looking to get some more insurance. Pitching change for the Mooresville Spinners. Scout Nichols will take over for Jake Porras. Man in his way, number 7, Nico Noto. His first offering, flied straight up, gets out of play. 0-1. Noto trying to continue his excellent night so far. Here's the 0-1. Big swing and a miss, 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 from the side armor. Flied straight up. To shortstop Mason Lyda. He's under it. Makes the catch.
The pop-up will bring up the designated hitter number 1, Caden Smith.
Pop fly to Mason Lyda. Gets out number 1. That'll bring up number 1, Caden Smith. Here comes his first offering. Misses upstairs 1-0. One and 0 count here to Caden Smith. Fly ball shallow center field. Tofton Hensley's underneath of it makes a catch. 2 quick outs for the Turkeys. That will bring up number 35, Pierman Breckbull.
35, Herman Bleachburg.
Pinch hitter waits on deck, and that will be Jonathan Barham. Here comes the first offering to Pierman. Fastball misses upstairs 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. Big swing and a miss. Evens out 1-1. Swing and flight into center field. Tofton Hensley makes the catch.
As they go down in order. As we go to the bottom of the 5th, the Disco Turkeys lead 6-1.
1-2-3 inning for the Mooresville Centers. Turkeys keep it 6-1. Bottom 5 coming up right after this. We are back here in the home half of the fifth. First offering misses just outside 1-0. Up to bat is number 8, Wyatt Stone. 1-0 is a big swing and a miss. Evens at 1-1. Excuse me, Luke Holland is at the plate. Here comes the 1-1. Just misses outside, 2-1. Pitching change for the Disco Turkeys. Jalen replaces Hunter Russell. As that pitch is downstairs, 3-1. Russell finishes the night with 9 strikeouts, giving up 2 hits and 1 run. The 3-1, big swing and a miss. Jones got a full count on number 43, Luke Holland. Here's the full count offering. Curveball gets him. Strikeout number 1 for Jalen.
Now batting the shortstop, number 2, Mason Lida.
That will bring up number 2, Mason Lida. No reference to Mark Lida. Here comes the first offering. Swing foul straight back. 0-1.
Yeah, I have no clue who this kid is. He said he looked on the app and it was Lewis or something.
It's Dawson Neal on the roster, but it's not Dawson. Dawson's white. Here's the 0-1. Curveball just misses, evens at 1 apiece.
Probably. We're independent, it doesn't matter.
Here's a 1-1. Swing and a miss. 1-2. Jalen's got a 1-2 count to Lida. Swing, ground ball, first baseman over the Pyramid. Pyramid takes it himself, and he's got there in plenty of time. Runner is out as Pyramid gets to the bag before Lida. 2 outs.
Now we'll bring up the second baseman, number 13, Colby Anderson.
This will bring up Colby Anderson. Jalen's got 2 quick outs, trying to make it a 1-2-3 inning. First pitch just misses inside, 1-0. Jalen comes set. Here's a 1-0. Catches the outer corner, evens at 1 apiece. Just misses, 2-1. Jalen's getting a sign from Logan Conklin. Jalen comes set. Here's a 2-1. Just misses. Colby Anderson almost pulls the trigger. He does not. 3-1. Up and out. That's ball 4 to Colby Anderson. That will be Jalen's first base runner of the evening.
The walk will bring up the right fielder, number 16, Aiden Evans.
This will bring top of the lineup up for the Mooresville Spinners. This will be Aiden Evans. His first offering catches the out. Misses the outside corner, 1-0. Look good from here. Here comes the 1-0. Fastball's in there, evens at 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs here for Aiden Evans. Swing and a miss, 1-2. The 1-2. Low and inside. Evens at 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Jalen's back on the mound. Getting inside from Logan Conklin. Comes set. Steps off. Steps back on. He's got his on. Checks on his runners. Here's the 2-2. Flied straight up. Out of play. Count remains 2-2. Here comes the 2-2. Swing and a miss, straight down into dirt. Conklin throws it over first, over the pyramid. For out number 3.
The top of 6. The Disco Turkeys lead 6-1.
Jalen gets 2 strikeouts. That will be the 11th total Mooresville spinner strikeout of the night.
Okay. Hey, a little bit of Hawaii is coming to Mooresville. This team.
Top 7. Top 6 coming up right after this. Turkeys lead it 6-1.
Jonathan T.
Up to bat for the Disco Turkeys will be pinch hitter Jonathan Parham. First offering is outside, 1-0. Man on deck, number 27, Calvin Schubert. 1-0. Catches the outside corner, evens at 1-1. Here's a 1-1. Misses outside, 2-1. Scout Nichols trying to continue a second inning of work as he went 1-2-3 in his first. Swing foul, chop third base side. Out of play. 2-2. Here comes the 2-2. Flied straight up, shallow center. Center fielder calls off Colby Anderson, and Tofton Hensley makes the catch. Out number 1. This will bring up number 27, Calvin Schubert.
Number 27, Calvin Schubert.
Logan Conklin waits on deck. His first offering swung on a missed. 0-1. Nichols has got a sign. He comes set. Calvin Shepard in the box. Here's the 0-1. Misses inside. Evens at 1 apiece. Here's a 1-1. Way outside, 2-1. Rain chances here at Moores Park, non-existent. Clear skies for the rest of the evening. Here's a 2-1. Fouled first base side. Count evens, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's a 2-2. Fouled straight behind home plate. Count remains 2-2. Schubert steps in. Here's a 2-2. Misses downstairs. Full count. Full count misses. That will issue a walk to Calvin Schubert. This will bring up Logan Conklin.
The walk will bring up the catcher, number 6, Logan Conklin.
First pitch is in there. Called strike 0-1. This will be Nicole's 20th pitch of the outing. Conklin comes in 0 for 2. Ground ball third base side, just foul. Good snag by the third baseman, Jared Foley. Pitch misses downstairs, 2-1. Here comes a 2-1. Ground ball over the shortstop. Colby Anderson over to Mason Lyda to Jake Gorman.
And the 4-6
Double play. 4-6-3.
As we go to the bottom of the 6th, hoping for a little action from our bats. Here we go.
Turkeys lead it
Get your ticket out. I got a
after
couple
the
more
middle of
you'll
the
have to give
6th.
out.
Bottom 6 coming up
Ticket.
right after this. And we are back here in the home half of the 6th. Jalen out to make his second inning work. First offerings downstairs 1-0. Man in the box, number 3, Jared Foley. 1-0's upstairs, 2-0. A little history fact here. Moor Park opened in 1936 and was home to the Mooresville Moors. A tribute to the Moor brand Turkish towels woven across the railroad tracks at a mill. As that was a foul ball, 2-1. The Moors competed in Class D minor league play. Big swing and a miss. That'll even the count 2-2. Pitch misses inside. Full count. Here's a full count from Jalen. Line shot back up the middle. Bentley Yeats can't make the play, gets by him. And he was single to Zach Semino.
The single from Foley will bring up the center fielder, number 15, Captain Hensley.
The first offering bounces down in the dirt. Runner does not advance. 1-0. Tofton Hensley stands at the plate. Back in 2015, Mooresville raised $15 million to artificially turf the field so it would be able to hold a variety of sports and other activities. Also trying to add for a total of 1,800 seats here at Moor Park. Jalen steps back on. He's got a 1-0 count. Runner on first, nobody out. Here's a 1-0. Flied. Jalen catches it, flips it over the first. As that was fouled in the box. 1-1. Here comes the 1-1. Swing and a miss. 1-2. Checks under center. Here comes the 1-2. Sky to right field. Pearman chasing after it. Catches in foul territory. Runner retreats back in safely. Jalen's got one out on a fly out in foul territory to Pearman Black Bull.
Now letting the extra hitter, number 35.
This will bring up number 35, Davis Turner. Wyatt Sloan waits on deck. Jalen up to 25 pitches so far here in his 2 innings of work. Fastball just misses outside, 1-0. Pickoff move over the first. Not in time. Gets back in safely.
Please, everybody clap your hands.
Harrison Lewis. That's AJ Lewis's son. Our pitching coach's son. That throws 96. That's not him. Here's a 1-0. Swing and a miss. 1-1. That's not him. He pitched one game at the Dash Stadium.
He's freshman this year.
He's probably going to maybe he got drafted. 1-1, way up and in. 2-1. He's going to UNC to play baseball. Like Chapel Hill.
Already working out there.
Here's a 2-1. Swing and a miss. Evens it. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Hamburgers, hot dogs, quesadillas. Well, they got several different things out there.
Called a balk by Jalen. Fully moves from first to second.
I'll give you the money.
I can do it. Gets away from Logan Conklin. Strikeout regardless.
Now batting the left fielder, number 8, Wyatt Stone.
This will bring up Wyatt Stone. Conklin walks out, has a short conversation with Jalen. Conklin comes back out. Jake Gorman is at the dish. Runner on second base and 2 outs. Both bullpens seem pretty empty so far here in the home half of the 6th. Here comes the first offering from Jalen. Swing fouled off third base side. 0-1.
Raffle tickets going around. They're at the home side bleachers. They're working around the concourse.
Jalen comes set. He's got a sign from Conklin. Checks on his runner at second. Here comes the 0-1. Curveball misses inside. Evens it 1 ball and 1 strike. Jalen trying to work out of a jam. Here comes the 1-1. Catches the inside part of the zone. 1-2. Jalen's got a sign. Steps off the back of the mound. Resets. He's got it. Wyatt's down at the plate. He's got a 1-2 count. Here comes the pitch from Jalen. Foul straight back off the couch. Fouled off the mask of Logan Conklin. Little mix up between Jalen and Conklin. Count remains 1-2. Six-one Turkeys here in the home half of the 6th. Stone at the plate. 1-2 count here, 2 outs. Here comes the 1-2. Just misses outside. 2-2. Checks on his runners. Nothing coming. 2-2. Foul third base side. Count remains 2-2. Swing and a miss. Pyramid's able to hold on to it. Strikeout for Jalen, and that gets the Turkeys out of the jam.
The Disco Turkeys lead 6-1.
Top of the seventh coming up right after this as the Turkeys lead it 6-1. And we are back here at the Disco Turkey Network. This is Logan Allen. Set to link things off with the Disco Turkey says number 39, Chuck Evans. Scout Nichols continues his third inning of work. First pitch catches the outer half of the zone, 0-1. Here comes the 0-1, misses outside, evens at 1-1. Fellow broadcaster Brett Wiseman set to join me tomorrow evening at URI as that is a ground ball to shortstop. Mason Lyda over the Jake Gorman, out number 1. Chuck Evans grounds out to Mason Lyda. And that will bring up 10-hole hitter number 10. Excuse me, pinch hitter number 13, Max Gustafsson.
Pitch hitting number 13, Max Gustafsson.
Gustafsson steps in the box. First pitch just misses. 1-0. Just misses. 2-0. Just so you can eat in peace. Just so you can eat in peace. Here's a 2-0 to Max. In there for a called strike. 2-1. Here's a 2-1 to Max Gustafson. Fouled straight back. Going evens 2-2. Two and 2 count here to Max. Pitch misses down in the dirt. Full count. Full count here with one person out in the top of the 7th inning. Here's the full count offering. Line shot just foul down the first base line. Count remains full. Yeah, I fucking hate that guy. Here's the full count offering to Max. Line shot, first base side. Fouled off once again. Count remains full. I know, I don't care. I'll just use scoreboard. Full count offering for Max Gustafson. Here's the delivery. Line shot, second base, that's gonna get in the hole. One out single for Max Gustafson. And that will bring up top of lineup, number 4, Zach Semino.
Now batting the center fielder number 4, Zach Camino.
Swing and a miss from Zach Semino, 0-1. Semino so far tonight is 0 for 3. Nicole's closing in on 35 pitches tonight. The 0-1's in there, 0-2. Oh and 2, fouled straight back. Count remains 0 and 2. I'm just gonna put this back. If you're gonna just stand here. Here's the 0 and 2. Misses outside. Back pick over the first. Not in time. 1 and 2 the count. To Zach Semino. Bentley Yates waits on deck with Nico Noto in the hole. Here comes the 1-2. Runner not going. Pitch misses outside. Evens the count 2 and 2. Two and 2 offering, swung on a missed. Two outs here in the top of 7th, and that will bring up Bentley Yates.
Now batting the second baseman number 2, Bentley Yates.
Nicole's come set. He's got a sign. Runner on first base. Pickoff move over the first. Not in time. No tag applied. Yates still waiting for his first pitch of this at bat. Runner not going. Pitch gets away. Down in the dirt. Max Gustafson into second easily. With a 1-0 count here to Bentley Yates. Bentley Yates comes in tonight 0 for 3. One of those just in there, evens at 1 apiece. 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 outs here for Bentley Yates. Max Gustafson stands on second. Nico Noto on deck. Here's a 1-1. Up and in, 2-1. Here's a 2-1. Swing and a miss down in the dirt. Evens it to a piece.
Hamburger and cheese.
No, thank you. If it wasn't on a soft talker show. Two and two the count for Bentley Yates. Fouled straight back. Count remains 2-2. Max Gustafson was running on the pitch. Two and two once again here to Bentley Yates. .44th pitch for Nichols is down in the dirt. Tries a back pick in the second. Nobody covering. Full count here for Bentley Yates. Nico Nodowitz on deck. Disco Turkey's next game is tomorrow against the Uwharrie Wampus Cats down in Uwharrie. Here's a full count offering. Called strike 3 on the inner half.
And the strikeout way in the inning as we go to the bottom of the 7th. Disco Turkeys lead 6-1.
That will in the top half of the 7th. Turkey still lead it 6-1. Bottom 7 coming up right after this. And we are back. First pitch offering is a big swing and a miss. 0-1.
Now batting the first baseman.
Up to bat, number 28, Jake Gorman. Here's the 0-1 count. Curve on the out half of the zone. 0-2. Outer half of the zone, pardon me. Jalen working quick. Here comes the 0-2. Down in the dirt, 1-2. Garrison Butch waits on deck with a Luke Holland in the hole. Swing and a miss. Strikeout. Number 3 for Jalen.
Now batting the catcher,
That'll be the
40,
first out of the
Garrison
inning.
Bullock.
This will bring up Garrison Bullock. 45 pitches for Jalen so far tonight. Line drive right field. Little fly ball gets over the head. Chuck Evans. Over his head, bounces off the wall. Running for 3. And it throws offline. Nico Noto gets away from Nico Noto. Runner not going. Into third, standing here with 1 out. This will bring up the DH, Luke Holland. Trying to determine if this went just far enough for a home run or if it hit the fence.
That should have been predetermined before the game ever started.
As it stands right now, a triple off the right field line to Chuck Evans. Call stands. Triple for Bolich. Up to bat now is Holland. Run on third, 1 out. Big swing and a miss, 0-1. Here's the 0-1. Down in the dirt. Evens at 1 apiece. Here comes a 1-1 from Jalen. Upstairs, 2-1. Fellow broadcaster Brett Wiseman set to take over tomorrow against the URA Wampus Cats. Here's a 2-1. Big swing and miss on a curveball, evens at 2-2.
Sort of good because I'm pitching tomorrow too.
Here comes the 2-2. Just downstairs, full count. Strikeout here would be huge. Jalen comes set. He's got a full count. Here's the offering. Down in the dirt. Issues a walk. That'll be first and third.
Holland draws a walk and it'll bring up the shortstop, number 2, Mason Lida.
First and third for number 2, Mason Lida. As number 9, Chase Locklear makes his way out to the mound. Talk things over with Jalen. Refresh his mind. Locklear walks off the mound. Conklin walks back to the dish. Jalen still on the mound. Now bring up number 2, Mason Lida. Battery's gone. We'll be right back to replace the battery. We apologize. We didn't know that the battery had died. Big swing and a miss. 0-1. Jalen stays on the mound. Tries to keep on his working. He's got an 0-1 count. Mason Light in the box. Camera should be coming back here soon. Foul ball, third base side. 0-2. camera should be back. Oh and 2. Check swing, and he is able to hold it. 1 and 2 the count here to Mason Lyda. Jones steps back up on the mound, resets. He's got a runner on first and third here with 1 out. Trying to make sure YouTube's good and going. Here's a 1 and 2. Swing and a miss. Second out of the inning here for the Disco Turkeys. And yes, the camera is back.
Now batting the second baseman, number 13, Colby Anderson.
Colby Anderson is up for the Mooresville Spinners. Runner going. Logan Conker throws down. Not in time. Runner on third holds. It'll be second and third and 2 outs. One and no count here for Colby Anderson. Here comes a 1-1 count. Just misses 2-1. Swing and a miss. 1 and 2. Now leaving the count 2 and 2. Two and 2. Runner second and third and 2 outs. Here's the 2-2. Outside full count. Big pitch coming up. Here's the full count offering. Upstairs. Pardon me, that was ball 3. This will be the full count offering. Jones steps back up the mound. He's got a full count. Here's the offering. Swing and a miss. That will end the threat.
And the
Turkeys
in the bottom half of the seventh is
lead.
The eighth. Disco Turkeys lead 6-1.
Turkeys lead 6-1 going in the top of the 8th. We'll be back right after this. We are back here in the top of the 8th. Turkey's trying to add some more insurance. First man up is Nico Noto. First pitch is a called strike 0-1. Big swing and a miss, 0-2. Here comes the 0-2. Low and outside. 1-2. Nichols is running up to 50 pitches so far tonight. Here's a 1-2. Fly ball deep center. And it's out of here! Home run, Nico Noto!
Nico Nato with a solo shot takes in the disco.
Solo shot for Nico Noto. Turns the score 7-1.
And his solo shot will bring up the designated hitter number 1, Caden Smith.
Noto has 1 hit so far tonight, being a home run with 3 stolen bases. Up now is Caden Smith, so far tonight 2 for 3. Called strike on the outer half, 0-1. Still nobody out here in the top half of the 8th inning. Here comes the 0-1. Hard shot, third base side, foul. 0-2. Here comes the 0-2. Line shot back up the middle. Mason Lida over the make play, flips it over the first. Jake Gorman. Out number 1 as Caden grounds out them. Mason Lida. This will bring up number 15. Excuse me, number 35, Pierman Brickbull. Number 15, Jonathan Barham waits on deck.
Now batting the first baseman, number 35, Perman Bleachburg.
Hard chop, left field. Makes a catch is Wyatt Stone. Out number 2.
Now batting the extra hitter, number 15, Jonathan Barham.
After the leadoff home run, 2 quick outs for the Mooresville Spinners. That will bring up Jonathan Barham. Calvin Schubert waits on deck. Here are 2 outs. Hard shot, center field. And Tofton Hensley's there to make the catch.
And the fly will end the inning as we go to the bottom of the 8th.
Turkeys add 1 more here in the top of the 8th. 7-1 Turkeys after the top of the 7th. Bottom 7 coming up right after this. Up to bat here in the home half of the 8th is Aiden Evans. Jalen working to continue his work. Fastball in there on the top shelf, 0-1. Here's the 0-1 offering from Jalen. Swung on and foul tipped, 0-2. Here comes the 0-2. Bounces down in the dirt, 1-2. Evans so far tonight is 0 for 3. As this pitch here will be Jalen's 66th pitch of the evening. 1-2's upstairs, evens it 2 apiece. Here comes the 2-2. Just misses down low, full count. Look good from back here. Jalen comes set, working from the stretch. Here's the full. Swung foul straight back. Count remains full. Turkeys lead it 7-1. Here's the full count. Swung chopped off to Bentley Yates. Gonna be a tough play. And he's safe. The high chopper makes it hard to throw him out. Infield single for Evans. This will bring up Jared Foley. His first offering. Floyd first base side out of play. 0-1.
After the game, we do launch a ball. Your chance to win $100. Launch a ball right after the game. Dollar ball, 6 for 5.
Here comes the 0-1. Just misses inside. 1-1. Turkey's next game is tomorrow night against the URE Wampus Cat. Brett Wiseman will take the call. Pickoff move over the first. Not in time. Game will be at 6:30 p.m. in URE. Disco Turkey's next 2 home games at David F. Couch Ballpark. Runner takes off for second. Logan drops it. Stolen base with a 2-1 count. Next 2 home games at David F. Couch Ballpark will be the last homestand for the Turkeys' regular season. It's 2-1's upstairs, 3-1. Those 2 games will be Friday, July 28th and Saturday, July 29th against the Wake Forest Fungo and the URE Wampus Cats. Here comes the 3-1. Just up, called strike on the upper half. Full count. Here comes the full count offering. Checks on his runners. Here comes. Swing and a miss. Out number 1 is a strikeout. To Jared Foley.
Center fielder number 15, Tafton Hensley.
Oh, we'll bring up Tafton Hensley. Runner on second and 1 out here in the home half of the 8th. Fastball misses upstairs, 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. Ground ball, third base side, just foul. 1-1. Jalen's got a 1-1 count to work with. Runner saves at second. Fly ball left center field. Right to Zach Semino. Runner test it. Gets in there safely.
The fly out will bring up the extra hitter, number 35.
Fly out to center fielder, Zach Semino. Two outs here in the home half of the eighth. And that will bring up the extra hitter, Davis Turner. Runner on third and 2 outs for Davis Turner. His first offering is a curveball that catches the inner half. 0-1. Jalen comes set. Here's the 0-1. Same pitch, same result. Curveball in the inner half makes it 0-2. Logan gives a sign. Jalen's got it. Here comes the 0-2. Just misses outside, 1-2. Here comes the 1-2. Fouled straight back. Count remains 1-2. Temperature here at Moor Park has cooled off nicely to a nice 77 degrees. The 1-2 just misses upstairs. Evens at 2 balls and 2 strikes. If Turner does reach base, that will bring up number 8, Wyatt Stone, with Jake Gorman in the hole. 2-2's down in the dirt. Bounces away from Conklin, not far enough for the runner on third to advance. Full count to number 35, Davis Turner. Here's the full count. Foul third base side, out of play. Count remains full. Turner comes in 0-2 tonight, as that's a swing and a miss. Leaves the runner stranded on third. Turkeys lead it 7-1 after 8.
As we go to the top of the ninth.
Top of the ninth coming up right after this.
Number 27, Calvin Schubert.
We are back here in the top of the ninth. Turkey's trying to add anything they can to a 7-1 lead. Pitching change for the Spinners. Jared Foley takes over for Scout Nichols. Jared was playing third. Moved over the pitcher as Sam Walker takes over for third. First pitch misses 1-0 to Calvin Schubert. Logan Conklin waits on deck with Chuck Evans in the hole. 1-0 misses outside. 2-0. Here comes the 2-0. Swung, fouled first base side. 2-1. Here's a 2-1. Misses down in the dirt. 3-1. Here comes the 3-1 to Calvin Schubert. Fastball in the inner half. Full count. A big pitch coming up here in the top half of the ninth. Turkeys lead it 7-1. Foley's full count is a fly ball in the right field. Aiden Evans coming in for it, and he's got it along the foul line.
The flyout will bring up the catcher, number 6, Logan Conklin.
The flyout will bring up number 6, Logan Conklin. Conklin steps in, trying to start us off here in the top half of the ninth. Conklin comes in 0 for 3. First pitch low and out, 1-0. Conklin trying to get out of a slump here at Moor Park. Here's a 1-0. Hard ground ball through the shortstop third base hole. Conklin slides 1 for 4 here in the top half of the ninth. Single in the left field for Conklin will bring up right fielder Chuck Evans.
The single will bring up the right fielder, number 39, Chuck Evans.
Who's doing it? Oh, okay.
Chuck Evans' first offering is a curveball that catches top of the zone. 0-1. Chuck Evans tonight is 2 for 3. Trying to ride his hot streak here in the top of the ninth. Here's the 0-1. Curveball misses downstairs. Evens at 1 apiece. Conklin with not too big of a lead over at first. Don't see him going anywhere. Here comes the 1-1. Big swing and a miss. 1-2. Max Gustafsson waits on deck. One and 2 count here to Chuck Evans. Here's the delivery. Curveball low and outside. Evans holds. 2-2. Here comes the 2-2 from Jared Foley. Fouled straight back. Count remains 2-2. As mentioned, Jerry Foley started off the game at third base. Sam Walker took over, as Foley took over on the mound for Scout Nichols. Here's a 2-2 count. Fly ball, shallow left field. One hops the wall, and that will be a stand-up double for Chuck Evans. That was a one-hop double that hit the left center fence.
Now batting number 13, Max Gustafsson.
That will bring up number 13, Max Gustafsson. One out with runners on second and third. Misses inside, 1-0.
It's hard to judge where the ball's going to land this one. It sounded like it hit soft.
I know. Here's a 1-0. Hard ground ball into the Disco Turkeys dugout. 1-1.
Had 'em dancing in there.
Little action coming down in the Mooresville Spinners bullpen. Here's a 1-1-2 Max. Fly ball, shallow center field. Caught by the right fielder, Aiden Evans. One run will score, and that'll be a sac fly as Conklin comes in to score, making it 8-1 Disco Turkeys here in the top of the ninth.
Now batting number 26, Jake Smith.
Chuck Evans remains on second, and that will bring up number 26. Pinch hitter Jake Smith, who is a PO for some reason hitting tonight, as there's going to be a pitching change. And we'll be back right after this. And we are back. First pitch to Jake Smith is up and in. 1-0. As I find out, Jake Smith is not a PO. He is indeed a two-way player, as he does play infield. As that is a fly ball in the left field, and that is caught by the left fielder, Wyatt Stone. As that is the third out here in the top of the ninth.
And we go to
One
the bottom
pitch,
of the
one
ninth
out is all that is
inning.
needed.
Let's go Turkeys lead 8-1.
Turkeys lead at 8-1, going bottom of the ninth. And we'll be back right after this. We are back here in the home half of the ninth.
Leading off is
3 outs away.
number 8, Wyatt Stone.
Set to lead things off is Wyatt Stone as Dawson Neal takes over on the mound for Jalen. Stone set to start things off. Here comes the first delivery. Tried to corner and missed. 1-0. Neal's got a sign from Logan Conklin. Here comes the 1-0. Just skimmed his arm. Neal's first base runner is hit by pitch. Now we'll bring up
Hit by pitch,
number
bring up the first baseman, number 28, Jake Blevins.
number 28, Jake Gorman.
Gorman.
That pitch misses upstairs. 1-0. Neal checks on his runner. Here comes the 1-0. Upstairs once again. 2-0. Neal gets a sign from Logan Conklin. He's got it. Checks on his runner over at first. Misses upstairs. 3-0. Turkeys lead 8-1 here in the home half of the ninth. Here's the 3-0 delivery. Upstairs, ball 4.
Now hitting the catcher, number 40, Garrison Bullock.
Up to bat, number 40. That'll be Garrison Bullock. Conklin with a short mound visit to try and calm down Dawson Neal. Runners on first and second. Nobody out for Garrison. First offering's a big swing and a miss. 0-1. I guess his mind was set up swinging first pitch no matter what. Here comes the 0-1. Upstairs. Evens at 1-1. Neal's firing the 1-1. Ground ball, Nico Noto rolls it to Bentley Yates over the pyramid. Double play. 5-4-3 double play. 2 outs here in the home half of the ninth. 1 out away.
Now batting the shortstop number 2, Mason Lina.
Runner on third. 2 outs for Mason Lida. The first offering upstairs and inside. I want to know. Neal's got a sign. He's got a 1-0 count to work with. Here's your 1-0. Ground ball to Bentley Yates. Nice forehand play over the pyramid. Called safe. Runner scores. 8-2.
The RBI single from Lina will bring in the second baseman number 13, Colby Anderson.
This will bring up Colby Anderson. Runner on first reaches on an infield single to Bentley Yates. Neal's first offering. Downstairs 1-0. Dawson Neal's comes set. Checks on his runner at first. Big swing and a miss. Evens at 1-1. Neal comes set. He's got a 1-1 count to work with. Here's the 1-1. Ground ball to Max Gustafson. Bobbles it. Cannot make the play. Infield single and an error to Max Gustafson.
The error will bring up the right fielder number 16, Aiden Evans.
Will bring up Aiden Evans. Runner first and second, and 2 outs. Here in the Spinners' half of the ninth inning. His first offering, up and out, 1-0. Anderson so far tonight is 0 for 1. As Neal closes in on the 20-pitch mark here in the ninth inning. Up and out once again, 2-0. Two and 0 count here to Mr. Anderson. Here's the delivery. Fly ball, first base side, out of play. 2-1. crowd slowly starting to quiet as the Turkeys hold an 8-2 lead here in the ninth. Here comes the 2-1 delivery. Up and out, ball 3. Three and 1 here to Anderson. Just got the sign. Here's the 3-1. Issues a walk to Colby Anderson. Bases loaded. For leadoff man, Aiden Evans.
For the spinners, number 10, Sam Walker.
And this will be a pinch hitter, Sam Walker, who took over and played the third last half inning. His first offering, fastball on the outer half, 0-1. Fastball in the outer half, catches his own, 0-2. Oh, and 2. Here's the delivery. Just misses down low, 1-2. Sam Walker working with a 1-2 count. Neal shakes off the sign from Conklin. He's got the one he wants. Bases loaded, 1-2 count. Here's the delivery. Catches the inside corner. Strike 3. Turkeys win it, 8-2.
And that'll do it. As he gets to go, Turkeys come out on top, 8-2.
Turkeys win 8-2. We'll be back tomorrow night as Brett Wiseman has the call against the Uwharrie Wampus Cats down in Uwharrie. This has been Logan Allen, and thank you. Turkeys win 8-2.